Good evening, I'm Chris and got something to show you for the testers. Now Danny's asked us to do a video, so I've been thinking, how can I do a video and show everything that's in there? And also there's people been asking about what sort of rigs people use. Well, I generally use a KD rig, but I've only been fishing for about a year. So I thought tonight I'll give a blowback rig a go. Never tried this before, so let's see what happens. So I'm going to start off with some coated hook braid from Nash, weed green. So I'm going to take off about 10 inches of that, like so. And then you want to strip back about 4 inches. Sometimes easier said than done. There we go. Now once you've stripped that back, you start off by tying your little loop at the end for your hair. Now, like I say, I haven't done this before, so you have to bear with me. Now, a little cheat I use is the baiting needle, going through the holes. There you go, got my hair. Now trim that back. You don't want the loop too big because ideally you want it to sit inside the boilie, or the pop-up in this case. Right, now next thing you want to do, some people put their rig together and then put the bait on. So I think you're better off if you put the bait on first, because you know exactly where it's going to sit on the hook. Now for a boilie I'm going to use a 16mm sticky krill. So we'll stick that on there, like so. And then I'm going to use one of the cold water green beasts, and in all fairness these smell absolutely gorgeous. Now what I'm going to do with that, because I want to make a sort of half snowman, I'm going to cut that in half. So if you can see that, there we go, cut that in half, and that really does smell nice, fair play. And we'll put that through the middle of there, like so. Put that on. Now this is the first part of what's in our carp pack. Now I'm also going to use one of the Carp Global boilie stops, which I won. I'll put that in there like so. Pull them up nice and tight. Snip that off there. Now, I know these are cold water, and at the moment we're in absolutely boiling temperatures, but I have done a quick little bit of research on the internet, and they do work in warm weather, but they just react slightly differently to the water. So they are usable. Now, once you've got your standard hair with a boilie on it, I'm going to take one of the rig rings that we've got in our tester pack, and I'm going to sneak that onto there, like so. And then just tie an overhand knot on that. Like so. Now, don't tie it too tight straight away because you want to bring it back a bit closer to the bait. I'd say that should be pretty good. So now you've got your rig ring and you pop up on your boilie, if you can see that. I'll hold it in a bit closer, yeah. That's probably about a centimetre away from the bait. Now, I haven't really got the bait set on there properly, but I'm not going to be using this rig as such. I'll be refining it to use it when I go fishing. Now, what we're going to take then, I'm using Cryogen size 6 curve shank. And then we're just going to take the ring, pass the hook down through the ring, like that, so that it sits on there. Now, we're going to tie a knotless knot on the, or I'm going to tie a knotless knot, but what I want to do first is I want to get the ring roughly level with the barb. So that's about level with the barb, so I'll pinch that with my fingers, take the line down through the back of the eye, as you do, and then just whip it around about 5 times. 5, I'm going to go with 4 because I haven't stripped enough braid off. Get it nice and tight, and then send that back down through the hole of the eye of the hook, pull it nice and tight, and there is your blowback rig. Now, what I'm going to do now is at the other end, I always use a lead clip. Now here I've got ProLogic end game lead clip in camo silk colour, like so. Now, a lot of people take the swivel, which is another one of Carp Global swivels out of the box, which in all fairness seems pretty good. Good action on it, it's nice and smooth. Oh, before I do that, because if you don't do it beforehand you struggle to get it on, I'm going to put an anti-tangle sleeve on there, and that's not playing fair either, so we'll pop that off, slip that on, slip the line down through it like so, and then just put the tube back on. There we go. There we go. So now you've got out. That's a sharp hook. Now you've got your anti-tangle sleeve. Now this is definitely not long enough to start with. You should really be having about 10 inches there, from what I've learned on the internet. About 10 inches there, but you can make them shorter or whatever. But I might even try this and give it a go. Now the anti-tangle, as it says in the name, stops you tangling when you cast. Now what I've seen is they tie the swivel straight onto the anti-tangle, but I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is tie another loop in the end. Now this time I'm not just going to tie a standard loop, I'm going to use a figure 8 knot because I think they're a lot stronger. So bring it around, take it, oh that's not happening, let's try again, bring it around, give it a twist, and again my little cheat with a baiting needle, go through, in through your hole and pull it through, and then pull it nice and tight, and now I've got a loop on the end of it. Just trim that off as well, like that. Now I'm going to take my swivel, and instead of having it on the end of there, I'm going to stick it into my lead clip. Obviously your main line's coming in through the lead clip, and then you've tied the swivel onto that. I'm not going to do that because I want to use all this again for other things. But what I do then is I take one of our quick links and I feed the quick link onto the swivel. Cool, that's a tight one. That's quite good. That's a good fit, that is. So that's on there like that, on my lead clip. And then I take the loop that I've made and I'm going to feed that onto the quick clip. If my eyes start working properly. That goes on there like that. And we stick it on there. Now the beauty of doing it this way is, if you don't fancy using that, you can quickly take it off. And then, oh, that's sharp. That's nice, good hooks, very sharp. So slide that back over onto the quick link, so they can't come back off. And then you've got your blowback rig. Okay, can you see that? It's got the anti-tangle on it. Now that should catch. Oh bloody hell. As it pulls, it catches. Now also, because of the way I've done this, it should sit nicely in the bottom. So we bring in some water like so, and I'm going to lift the camera up slightly so you can see into the water, ready for the moment of truth. And as you can see, it sits up lovely with the hook sat flat on the bottom. Now that's really handy, because I thought I was going to have to put some lead putty on that, but as it turns out I'm not. So there you go, my very first blowback rig, and it appears to work. So next time I go fishing, I'll let you know. If you enjoyed that, leave comments. If not, leave comments anyway. Cheers, bye.